Hi my loves, welcome back. Today I'm going to do my little get ready with me that I mentioned at the end of my last vlog for you. And I know at the end of the vlog I said I wanted to do like a proper glamorous full face, and now I've sat down to film and I'm like, nope. I want to do just a version of my everyday makeup at the moment because I'm really enjoying it, and I liked that kind of glossy-ish peachy look I did in one of the parts of the vlog. I think it was on the Saturday when we went to go and have a look at some furniture. So I'm going to do like a glossy version of my everyday makeup at the moment because yeah, that's what I feel like doing. And it's gloomy and horrible today, and I want light, fresh makeup to make me feel better. I'm filming at my desk today with the natural light on me because why not? I haven't filmed a makeup video in here for ages. I usually film them downstairs, but I just thought we'd do this today, make life a little bit easier. So, starting off with one of my faves, this is the BareMinerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I've just shaved my face as well. It's a few days after my Thomas facial, so I think it's probably like around a good time to do a little shave. I don't generally want to do it before because I think it would hurt my face. Best to just get the best effects of both of the things. I'm going to pop that everywhere. So yeah, I should be smooth as a baby, and I am. I'm using a bit of a paler colour at the minute, which definitely matches my skin a little bit better. But I need to stock up on various different colours of my BareMinerals foundations because I swear I'm changing colour all the time, and I need all the options. So I said I was going to show you how my new Hourglass concealers performed, and I actually used them yesterday and really liked them. What I quite like about them is they are quite dry. They dry down pretty fast, which is good because when you're doing your makeup and you conceal and then you put blusher on, you put bronzer on and everything, and it all comes off again, I just hate that. I really hate that. So yes, and I'm loving it because I'm liking like a light base everywhere, but you do want to be able to conceal those bits that you want to conceal. So I'm going to use a couple of the colours that they sent me. One's a bit lighter than the other, and I'll just put that on the back of my hand and just mix the two together. And I'm also going to put it directly on around my eyes. I have been concealing around my eyes, which I haven't done for a long time recently. I think I'm looking tired, I'm looking wintry, and I need it. But yeah, it's really nice, high coverage, and yeah, like I said, I just like that it dries down. It does mean you need to work relatively fast, but also it can be nice to work with a drier concealer sometimes because it just means it kind of stays where you put it. So if you're applying it carefully. But yeah, I don't usually put stuff under my eyes just because I find it creases and stuff, but I wore this all day yesterday and I had no creasing or anything like that, so that's good. I usually tap it in like this as well, just so that it's right in there already. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be investing in a couple of darker colours in this for when I'm away. I woke up today with a bit of a sore throat and just not feeling good, and I've been wondering why I've been tired the past couple of days. I think it's because I've been like on the verge of illness, and I'm really annoyed about it because I swear I am getting I'm getting sicker a lot more often these days, and I don't know why, because if anything, compared to like my uni days and whatever, I'm definitely like more healthy. Like I'm drinking more water, I'm sleeping more, what else am I doing? I'm eating much better, and I'm just looking after myself more, so I'm confused as to how I have ended up getting ill so often, much more than I used to, and it's super annoying, especially because last year I was ill I got ill on the plane for like both of my holidays. And I was pretty fuming about that because there's nothing worse than being ill when you're supposed to be relaxing and enjoying yourself. I rarely do my makeup in natural light unless I'm filming, and when I do, it's always a shot. I'm like, oh, that is a lot of skin I've got going on there. I'm also just going to put a little bit on my nose just to de-red, make it I don't know what I'm saying. Make it not red, basically. But yeah, if you guys have had any experience with that, like being healthier but actually getting sick more, I would like to know what is behind that. Is it because I'm getting old? Is it because I'm more relaxed? Like, I need to know the science because, yeah, I'm not happy about it, basically. Okay, so that's our very chill base done. I just like wearing light bases at the moment. So next I'm going to take my little BareMinerals Endless Summer Bronzer in Warmth. Don't know if there are other colours. I've obviously got a little tiny baby one because it's from the Christmas collections. I love this bronzer. I'm switching between this one, my old BareMinerals All Over Face colour in Warmth, which I also love, which is a little bit warmer even than this. It's like more reddish toned. And then I've also been using Kevin O'Quan bronzer, and I've also been using an Hourglass bronzer as well. I'm just loving bronzers. It's like one of those products that I just love at the moment and love using, putting on. So basically I'm just going all over with this kind of slightly bigger Real Techniques brush first. I'm gonna go into the cheekbone and stuff for a little bit of contour. It's basically going everywhere just to give my face some colour because, as you can see, I am white as a sheet. I look a bit ill. So yeah, I'm also just trying to get everywhere that I know just tans on me. You need to take it up onto the forehead. I actually usually get a really tanned forehead because I usually burn it a little bit. And the rest of my face is always like a shade or two lighter. Yeah, I love the colour of this bronzer. There's just something about it that looks really kind of sun-kissed. All Christmas my mum was like, what are you using on your face? You look really tanned. And obviously going to take that down the neck as well. And then I'm going to go over with just kind of like a clean brush and just try and make sure that's all super blended, because patchy bronzer is not the one. I think I've got slightly more on my right hand side. Should probably bring you in a bit closer, shouldn't I? So you can see me a little bit better. Okie dokie. And then keep that to hand. Don't put it away yet. But I'm going to go in with my blusher, which is this really beautiful Hourglass Ambient blusher in Radiant Magenta. It looks quite scary, but it is actually not that scary once it's on the skin. And I bring my blusher almost kind of in the same areas as I do my bronzer. And also onto the eye, but I'll do a bit more of that in a minute. And through the brow, that's why I don't do my brows first, if I remember, because most tans have a bit of pink in them. Sorry if I'm looking at the screen. It's a little bit easier for me than a mirror. I'm actually layering it on, as you can see. Probably wear too much of it, but I just, yeah, I love a bit of blusher at the moment, you guys. I really do. And again, keep that to hand because we're going to use it again. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of concealer. I was quite violent there with my blending, so I feel like I can't really put it to the test there. I'm just going to go back in with a little bit. I'm going to try and take some of the bronzer just on my hand next to the concealer and blend the two together so that we're hopefully going to get a colour that has a little bit of the bronzer in it. A bit tricky with powders and creams though. Okay, I am now going to go in with my BareMinerals eyeshadow and primer in Basic. I'm going to use a tiny touch of this. I don't want to use too much of the colour. It's obviously darker than my skin tone, but I do just want to add a little tiny wash over the lid as a base. And then I'm going to start kind of bronzing up the eyes. So I'm just loving I'm barely using eyeshadow at the minute because I'm just using anything I put on my cheeks or face on my eyes. I just like the kind of unity it brings to a look. So I'm going back in with my bronzer and I'm going to just go all over the lid and kind of almost do like a little bit of a nose contour from that as well. So just bringing it down the sides of the nose, because this colour is a little bit cooler than the other BareMinerals one that I use sometimes. It works a bit better for contour. And I'm also going to start taking it out kind of again through the brow and just deepening some of that bronze around the eye. It's kind of subtle when you do it with a brown like this, but I think it makes quite a big difference to the effect of the kind of unity of the colours, and it makes you just look that little bit more sun-kissed. I believe Zach is home and it's gonna come and disturb me imminently. And then I'm gonna go in with the blush as well, more on the lid with the blush, just to kind of give a wash of pink and tie it all together. So this is kind of also a good makeup look if you're going somewhere that you don't want to bring too many products with you. This is good because obviously you're not bringing eyeshadows or anything like that. I'm going to use this old, very old Cover FX Perfect Pencil that I have, just to open up the eye. I should almost definitely, for my own eye health, get any one of these. And then I'm going to use, I've been switching between a couple of mascaras at the minute. Let me just curl the lashes. Oops. If you want, you can do like a line kind of close to the lash line, like a darker line. I might do that today, seeing as I'm holding this Huda Beauty palette. Not necessary part of this routine, but sometimes I do it. I'm just going to take the dark colour and pop that close to the lash line just for a little bit of definition there. And then I'm just going to go with my finger to blend it out. And then, yeah, been switching between a couple of mascaras. I'm just liking mascaras that are not too volumizing, but actually quite natural looking at the moment. So I've been using the Glossier Lash Slick, and I've also been using the Hourglass one, which is the Caution mascara. I'll go for one that's a bit more dramatic today, which is the Hourglass. And I've also not been doing my bottom lashes too much, because I find it makes my eye shape, well, it just makes my eye shape different, and kind of, I think, sometimes drags the eye down a little bit, and we want to keep it lifted. This is a good makeup if you are wearing glasses, and especially if you're wearing glasses that make your eyes look smaller, which is what my glasses do to my eyes. So yeah, some of this is partially inspired by me doing makeup for glasses, trying to keep the eyes lifted and open and looking bigger. And that is basically the eyes done. I will take you through my kind of new brow routine. So I've been using the Hourglass Brown Micro Sculpting Pencil in Arch, which I really like. This tiny pencil. It's very thin and delicate looking and very cute. And I'm just going to put some colour through the brows first, especially because I've put all that powder on top of them, and it's got a little spoolie at the other side so you can brush through them. Sometimes I've been using my soap brows and sometimes I haven't. I do find it's a bit like high maintenance for every day if you're just trying to get out the house basically. Oh, I forgot we're doing glossy eyes, aren't we? So that's not the eyes done. Ignore me. My arms are shaky a bit holding this mirror up because I went to an upper body PT session this morning, so I'm all shaky. Right, yeah, I don't think we need soap brows today. Let's keep it simple. So I will then use my Glossier Boy Brow, which I love. I probably need a new one of these. I feel like it's not as full as it once was, but it is hard to tell kind of with products like this, isn't it? Sometimes, but I like the way this one keeps my brows in place. And then, well, I'm going to let that dry actually and use a little bit of gloss. I'm going to use the Kevyn & Kwa Exotique Diamond Eye Glass or Gloss. Basically, with a clean finger, otherwise you'll colour your gloss, I'm just going to dab really, really, really gently. If you want your makeup to last all day but also kind of want the glossy eyes look, you're going to want to use as little gloss as possible, basically. And I'm just going to pop that onto the lid. And I haven't had too much trouble with creasing actually, but you do have to kind of use barely any. I usually do this before my mascara. So I'm just trying to get round my mascara without moving it too much. So that's a subtle gloss. You can obviously add a little bit more if you don't need it to last you all day, but I like this as like an everyday makeup really. Right, and now I'm going to do my very important freckles. Can't survive without them, especially on a look like this. They just kind of bit of a finishing touch. I'm surprised we haven't had a cat visitor coming to knock over all the makeup. He has been really enjoying sitting behind the computer and on the desk at the minute, which I'm enjoying, but I'm also like terrified and need to stop having drinks on the desks and stuff because it is absolutely going to end in disaster one day. But I think he likes being behind the big computer, and then he likes looking out the window obviously, but I think he thinks it's quite cosy. Obviously I'm having trouble with this blemish here, which was one of my extractions, and then I did a little bit more extracting, which is probably why I've still got it, got a little mark there. So I'm just going to put a freckle over it basically, makes life a bit easier. I'm sure you've heard of that hack before, but if you haven't, make your spots freckles. It makes life 10 times easier. Right, we're almost done. We need to do lips, and then I think we're done, aren't we? So we're going to do glossy lips, which is something you don't see me do that often. I have been enjoying it recently. So I like a kind of, there's two ways of doing these lips really. There's the kind of paler way, which I think is nice if you really want to look very pinky paley, kind of, I think you know what I'm trying to say. Or there's the slightly more colour way, which is what I was wearing in the vlog, so I think that's what I'm going to do today. Look at my tiny, tiny Charlotte Tilbury pillow talk. I need another one. But it has lasted me quite a long time actually, considering I have been using this lip liner non-stop for like months and months and months and months. Like really a long time actually. So it's done me good, but definitely time for a new one. So I am going to overline my lips a little bit. I'm not over it, I'm afraid, for those of you guys that don't enjoy it. This is my normal lip combination, by the way. If you're ever wondering what I'm wearing in pictures and whatever, it's going to be Pillow Talk lip liner and my BareMinerals lipstick. I could obviously leave it like that because it does look quite nice. Then I'm going to put a little bit of BareMinerals Peony on top, which again is dead. This is as far as it winds up. So yes, I need a new one of these as well. Just going to put that kind of on the centre. And then finally we're going to do our gloss. Best gloss in the world is the Glossier gloss. It is really juicy looking. Yeah, I've got it in clear. They do two colours, don't they? Maybe I need to have a look at that, but just really 3D looking. It is nice to wear on its own as well, if you're going for like a really light look. So that is me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Yes, a nice glossy version of my everyday makeup look, but you can make it matte by not adding the gloss. And this is really what I've been wearing every day for quite a few weeks now. It's nice, it's relatively quick. I did that in half an hour, but I was trotting away, so I usually do it in about 20 minutes. It is a nice look, if I do say so myself. I hope you guys enjoy. Definitely be nice as we move into spring as well, spring, summer. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!